welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Zinja. I'm an illustrator from Germany, creating illustrations of tiny animals in cute nature scenes. With these videos, I would like to take you along on the behind the scenes of being a part-time illustrator. If you don't know, I'm not a full-time illustrator. I'm a part-time illustrator. I also have a part-time job it's considered a full-time job as a teacher in a kindergarten, and I work part-time as an illustrator. Usually with social media, I try to simply just focus on my art. I never really show myself or show anything private other than on Patreon. But with these videos, I would love to take you along on the journey of Zinja rather than Tom Gudiona. Simply of me as an illustrator, working part-time, trying to manage this being an illustrator thing. I haven't filmed a video in quite a long time now. Not that I haven't been filming. I took a break over Christmas in 2024, almost 2 months ago. I kept filming. Like what I was doing over Christmas. I was filming what I was doing after Christmas. And then in January I wanted to start new and fresh, and work kind of got out of hand a little bit. I was focusing a lot on work for the kindergarten and had to also finish a project for a client, like a very big project that I will be able to show you probably end of the year. Yeah, and then somehow I just kept working, and most of my work consists of illustrating actually. Like, you wouldn't have guessed that, but I do that not in the studio. I do that on the couch, snuggled into my cozy blanket, and that's simply how I create best. On my own, I tend to feel a lot of pressure if I film myself drawing, so I don't do that much. Yeah, and so I didn't film much of my creating for the Patreon rewards. I tried to document me preparing for Patreon in February, but I got unwell, and I was unwell for 2 weeks. I had a really bad flu, like most of us in Germany during this time. This is the first week that I feel like more energized and I feel like able to work more again. And so I thought, what a nice way to pick the camera back up and film a little bit more. So in general, I want to focus more on my Etsy shop, and I want to focus more on YouTube. So I'm going to combine this for this week. Because I'm working on a shop update, I planned 4 shop updates. I got a lot of inspiration on how to plan for a shop update from Catnip Illustrations, Catherine. I follow her, or I have been following her for a long time, and I think last year she was planning her year very detailed, and her shop launch is very detailed, or in detail. Yeah, I got inspired to do that as well, and I tried that for this year. So I planned 4 shop updates this year. 1 for spring, 1 for summer, 1 for autumn, and 1 for winter. I have themes for those shop updates, but they mostly consist of stuff for that season. So I'm taking it easy for this year, and I'm not gonna invent any like big theme that might be interesting. I'm just trying to go from season to season, and next year maybe, if that system like works for me, I'm gonna do like actual themes. And the first 2 weeks I wanted to prepare for the shop update were last week and the week before, and I was sick during that time. I was able to catch up a lot. I had some illustrations already prepared in the weeks before that. There are just a couple of illustrations I want to finish into actual products. That's what I'm gonna do this week, and I'm gonna order the last few products this week, and I just simply hope that those products will arrive next week or the week after. I can actually say that the first shop update will be in early March. I already prepared a couple of products, and I want to show you them today. As you might have seen, like my Patreon rewards arrived at the studio, which are illustrations of a tiny flower shop. It's a redrawn illustrations I did a couple of years ago, and I kind of refreshed it with new animals and in my current style. This is the illustration, this is the print, and this is the bookmark for this month. And those are Patreon rewards, so they don't have nothing to do with the shop update, although I am thinking about uploading the leftover cards and bookmarks to the shop update. But I think I've ordered like just barely enough for Patreon, so there won't be many left of these. I'm not sure if I'm gonna reorder them or if I'm just gonna put like 5 to 10 that are left over into the shop. I'm thinking about it, but at some point this will be a staple card in my shop because I really like it, and I think I'm gonna make it into a greeting card at one point. Then another print that arrived this week was this one. It's again a redrawn illustration from an old one. I can show you the old one because it used to be my thank you card. If you've ever ordered in my shop, you will know this illustration. It's of these 3 mice having a tea party, and on the back it says like my links and everything you need to know about me as an illustrator. And I put these into the shop orders, and I really like the design. I think it's very autumnal, and I wanted to make it more spring, summery, and so I redrew the illustration into this design, and this is actually the new thank you card. Again, it has the same things on the back, and because I really enjoyed this design, I think it's really cute, I made it into a postcard as well. So this will be in the shop update too, and I think it's really, really cute. This design has never been in the shop other than on the calendar in 2024, I think. So I hope you like the design. And I also already made 2 magnetic bookmarks that will go live, which are for one's this design. It's a cute little duckling in a flower bed with a flower crown. These bunnies. This is also the sticker for this month, or the design is the same design as the sticker for this month for Patreon. But with these bookmarks, I don't know if you can tell by the white border, they don't really match up. It's a little bit crooked. I made an error folding them. So these will go into the shop as probably C grades because I also bought the wrong magnets. And they're not as strong as the old ones I had. They're alright, but they're not great. I'm gonna still put them into the shop as C grades, and some will go to friends and family because I know some really enjoy getting new magnetic bookmarks once in a while. Both of them will go into the shop, and I really like them. I think they're really, really cute. So these are already finished, and I had a poll voting on my Patreon this week about other products I want to put into the shop, because for this shop update I really would like to make new notebooks, and also I would love to make some greeting cards because over Christmas a lot of people reached out and were asking about postcards I had in the shop, if they were also available as greeting cards. And I noticed that a lot of my products in the shop are actually postcards, and for some occasions I think it's more formal and nicer to actually have a greeting card instead of just a postcard. Like if you want to use the card for a wedding or a birthday or any kind of anniversary or whatever, like any kind of special date, I think it's more formal to have a greeting card where you can also write in a lot more. Then onto like these postcards, they have an empty bag, but I think it's like if you want to give someone a card for a wedding or something similar, I think it's nicer to have a greeting card, and I think these are actually missing from my shop. And so I made a couple of designs. I let my patrons vote which they like most. I'm not going to show them just yet because the voting's still going on, and I want to like see what their actual opinion is, and then if I get them manufactured I will show you, of course, but until then I'm going to keep it like secret. Also, I'm thinking about vinyl stickers, but I don't want to make too many vinyl stickers. I have already a lot of vinyl stickers in my shop, but I would love to add some more that are more spring-like. So this design will also be available as a vinyl sticker, and a similar design, probably another animal with some form of flowers, will be also a vinyl sticker for the shop update. But I will start to actually prepare the notebooks and everything else next week. I'm working on 2 sticker sheets as well for the shop update, and I would like to offer more sticker sheets than just on Patreon, but those are not yet to be shown. Those are still secret. If you want to know things first about the shop update or see products first, head on over to Patreon, because my Patreons get to see those products earlier than everyone else. If you also want to decide on products and help me like work on the products, then you can head on over to Patreon. Those poll votings are open for any kind of tier. You can become a member starting at €2 per month. And then there are also the mail clubs where you get like these nice cards in the mail each month, and stickers and the bookmark and a sticker sheet. I'm gonna leave the link to my Patreon in the description down below, like it's gonna be the first link. And if you want to help me work on the shop update, head on over there. Like with these videos, I would love to take you along on the product making and the shop preparations, shop update preparations, and then of course for the shop update. So that is what's going on in my life right now and what my plans are for the next few weeks. Yeah, I'm really excited to take you along on all of these shop preparations. I hope you're doing well. I hope you didn't catch this massively awful flu right now, or if you have, you're through with it. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye!